We see our world from both the human perspective and the science perspective. For example, from the human perspective, we are separate and above the animals. From the science perspective, we are animals, part of an evolutionary chain. I want to take us further into the science perspective. To that end, I constructed an experiment that was designed to constrain my consciousness into the head of the scientific observer. That is, a scientific but non-human mind studying cities from a cosmic distance. My plan was to select a town, a metropolis organism, and study it in detail from the perspective of the scientific observer. Specifically, I picked a town that I did not know, had never been to, and I examined it using Google Earth satellite imagery as if I was a scientific observer looking at it through a microscope. Then, after the analysis, I visited the town on the ground to compare the two perspectives and see what I could learn about the nature of cities. The effort involved in getting out of the human perspective and into the science perspective is huge. Imagine Copernicus observing the planets and laboring for decades to pull out of his human perspective and conceptually observe the planetary system from the perspective of science. Imagine Darwin also laboring for decades to pull out of his human perspective in order to observe Homo sapiens from a science perspective. In this experiment, the scientific observer helped me pull out of the human perspective and see something that surprised me.